how to write personalized messaging with the click of a button and scale these super effective AI campaigns. Talk to us about how the personalization works, what's actually going on behind the scenes.
Okay, no problem. So personalization, like I don't generate a whole email because if you will generate a whole email, you don't have control. You don't know will be the end result. So what I like to do is to use just snippets. And the snippets, how I do is actually based on signals. Some signals you can actually take the context, like move into a new office. So in that case, I can actually take the context of that location, when it was happened, and maybe also address, and can say, hey, I saw that you are moving to this office. And then I put a problem based on this signal and this value proposition that actually I'm selling. And then I actually use like Eric also uses a book a beer. So I ask a question, do you have something in place to solve this problem? And after that, I use value proposition that is actually static. So I don't personalize this with AI and just the call to action. So personalization with me is actually only the things that I can control.
No, I love that. And I want to double down on what you just said there, Robert, because I think that is the most important part when it comes to cold emails, especially now in 2024. What you're talking about is starting with a signal. So let's use the example, a common signal is like a recent merger and acquisition, right? From that signal, you then identify a problem that you think might be happening as a result of that signal. So if there's a merger or an acquisition, for example, a big problem might be consolidating tech stack, consolidating processes, just integration of both teams. And so that's the problem you mentioned. But then you also mentioned poking the bear. So poking the bear is kind of like you have this problem hypothesis, and now you're asking a question around, hey, how are you getting this problem solved? It's poking the bear. It's a pointed and relevant question around a problem that you think they have. So it might be something like, hey, do you have any systems or processes in place for how you plan to integrate these organizations, right? That's not the best example, but just to kind of give something for the viewers listening of what that could sound like. So I love that. It's no surprise you're getting good results in your campaigns. Anything else to cover as it relates to personalization, or is that piece pretty much it?
Yeah, it's pretty much so. Like I said, the personalization that I use is actually based on the data source that I can have control. So if you can actually personalize based on company description, and you can do a lot because you know that upfront that every company it has some kind of company description or just a website. So because you are sure about this data and it's also scalable data, you can go further and maybe personalize a little bit more. But if you are using some kind of signals like merger and acquisition, you can take some context from there. You can say, hey, I saw that you merged with this company this day. So you can just take this. But as you know, you can just 100% personalize because each information about this signal is different for companies. So it's not standardized. You can just have some AI that can actually write 100% personalization.